This is a leader's most underrated advantage. On a recent flight home from facilitating leadership workshops for Northern BC, I found myself seated beside a 31-year veteran and senior leader from the Canadian Air Force. For 3 hours, we spoke not of rank or operations, but of something even more essential to leadership: connection. We explored the nature of trust, the responsibility of influence, and the lifelong value of our personal networks. Before we landed, we agreed on 2 things. First, that leadership is a lifelong craft, and second, that we would be friends. That conversation stayed with me. It reminded me of a truth I've witnessed throughout my life and work. The most successful, resilient, and fulfilled leaders are those who intentionally cultivate strong, authentic relationships. In other words, those who invest in their personal networks. This is the beginning of a series of reflections on the value of personal networks, what they are, how they shape us, and why they may be the most underrated leadership asset we possess. We live in a world that often celebrates independence, efficiency, and self-reliance. But those qualities, admirable as they are, can't replace the profound advantages that come from being deeply connected to others. Our networks offer us perspective, feedback, opportunity, wisdom, resilience, and yes, sometimes even rescue. Great networks aren't about quantity. They're about quality, diversity, and reciprocity. They are woven through shared experiences, acts of generosity, honest conversations, and consistent presence over time. They expand our reach while keeping us grounded. They help us see further, think deeper, and act more wisely. In this 7-part series starting on Monday, we'll explore why your network is more valuable than any single credential you hold. How to build relationships that go beyond transactions. How opportunities, insights, and resilience all flow through people. The practices great leaders use to nurture their networks for the long term, and how, in the end, your network becomes a key part of your legacy. Whether you are early in your career or reflecting on a lifetime of leadership, I invite you to walk with me through this exploration. You may be surprised at just how much of your life and your leadership is shaped by who you choose to stay connected to. Because, in the end, leadership isn't just about what you build. It's about who you build it with. Connect with us at fullspectrumleadership.com as we unfold this important series.